I'm Hope Daniels, and this is my hero speech for Professor Thompson. And here's all my people, so that you can see them. Can you see? There's all my people. Okay. Everyone has a different idea of what a hero is. Some people think a hero is just the good guy from a movie. However, what most people don't realize is that heroes aren't fictional at all. In fact, they are walking amongst us every day. I was blessed enough to have a hero in my own life. This hero is my Grandpa Dorvanen. He was my mom's dad, and he could not have been a better grandfather to my siblings, cousins, and I. Before I explain why my Grandpa Dorvanen is my hero, let me first explain what I define as being a hero. A hero to me is simply an individual who goes above and beyond their call of duty. They put the needs of others before themselves and act with a heart full of compassion. My grandpa fits my definition of a hero because he went far beyond his call of duty as a teenager. My grandpa was about 16 or 17 years old when the United States entered World War II. He was still in high school at the time and was too young to be part of the draft. Despite his young age, he felt a need in his heart to serve his country. In order for him to serve in the military at his age, he needed his parents' permission. He and his parents went down to the drafting office where my great-grandparents signed the paperwork for their beloved son to join the military as a member of the United States Navy. After his time fighting in the war, he met a woman named Agnes Bramer. This woman is my grandmother, and they got married in 1949 and had 10 children together. They also had countless grandchildren and great-grandchildren who they loved very much. After the war, in order to make money to raise a house full of children, my grandpa found work in a copper mine. He worked here for a total of 18 years, and this is probably where my family's love for copper came from. As a result of working on a cargo ship during the war, working many years in the copper mine, and smoking cigarettes from a young age, my grandfather developed lung cancer sometime around 2005. I was still extremely young at this time, so I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't understand the concept of cancer or the fact that I would one day lose him as a result. My grandpa went through a number of chemo treatments in an attempt to get rid of his cancer. Chemo treatments take so much out of you that you don't have much energy left afterwards. However, he never let his treatment come in between the relationship he had with his grandchildren. He could have just been getting home from chemo, but he would play games with us and we would never tell that something was wrong. Looking from the outside, you may not have even known that he was sick. Nobody asks to be diagnosed with cancer. My grandfather didn't ask for this. Having cancer is not a pleasant experience by any means. However, not once did my grandpa complain about it. He never complained about his diagnosis. He never complained about his chemo treatments. He never complained about the pain he was in. He never let his cancer hold him back. Everything he did before he was diagnosed with cancer, he did after. While his situation was not favorable, he never let it change him. He took control of his cancer, not the other way around. This only adds to the list of reasons why my grandpa is my hero. He put the needs of his country first at a very young age, and he took a terrible situation and handled it with a tremendous amount of grace. I hope that everyone has someone like my grandpa in their lives. It is beyond amazing, and if we could have more people like him, the world would be a much happier place. Oh yeah. And here's all my people again. Thanks.